This week, we get to welcome Tyrone Wells to Creator Sessions. Okay, so full disclosure, I'm a really big fan. To be honest, I know more about Tyrone's career than probably any other music artist, but yet for some reason, it's hard for me to put words to why I'm such a fan. Truthfully, it's difficult for me to fully describe the feeling that I get when listening to his music because it's deep and it's in here. That is just another reason why music is such an incredibly important art. What I can say is that Tyrone is one of the best storytellers in the music industry, and that elevates this connection that people feel to him and to his music. Over the course of his career, he is always at the top of the singer-songwriter charts, and if you are not familiar with his music, you're about to understand why.
Hey everybody, my name is Tyrone Wells, and I'm a singer-songwriter and top liner. Means I write melody and lyric over music quite a bit. And I'm also, I've become a children's author, although that's not my main focus, but I wrote a book after I had some kids. I always wanted to do that. And so I wrote a children's book. But my main career has been music for the last almost 20 years, which is amazing. So I'm going to play you some songs, and I was actually in the garage because we're moving. We sold our house. We're moving closer to the ocean. And I was in the garage looking through all this stuff that I've created over the last, decade or two. And I've just got tons of CDs and vinyl and books, and some of them I have more than others, side projects that I've printed up way too many CDs for. But it just was a reminder to me that I've done so many different kind of projects, and although all of them didn't sell or make me a bunch of money, some of them really have taken off and been super helpful. And I think back to my college days when I was working with a group of guys, and just realized that you can collaborate with so many people, so many different people. And because I had this one group of guys that I was working with, and then I started collaborating with other people, and I saw all these doors flying open. And so I just would encourage all of you creators out there to collaborate, work with other people, write with other people, create with other people, because you just never know what kind of beautiful thing can happen. And in my life, that's been one of the biggest takeaways from just working with other people. You can gain so much because they might have strengths that you don't, and you might have strengths that they don't. And so anyways, that reminds me of this song that I'm going to play you first. Is called Sink or Swim. And I wrote this with a guy named Tim Myers, who is a great musician, producer, and he started out as the bass player for One Republic, and he's gone on to do so many great things. But I wrote this with him. This is called Sink or Swim, and I think the important thing is when I'm creating is just to not worry too much about all the things, all the voices that you hear in your head about whether or not it's going to be successful or whether or not everyone's going to love it. It's kind of like it's just so important to create. And if you don't just create and let yourself go and kind of shut off your critical brain and just let it come out of you, then you never end up with or finishing something, So this song is called Sink or Swim, which I think is appropriate for all of us creators. This is Sink or Swim. Here you go. Caught in the middle of a crossfire, lost my balance on a high wire, trying to figure out what to do. Pushed to the edge of my reason, everywhere around me it's treason. I don't want to do that to you. Kamikaze airplanes in the sky, are we going down or will we fly? This could be a shipwreck on the shore, or we could sail away forevermore. This time it's sink or swim. Sink or swim. Hearing a song in your laughter, a melody I chase after. No one else has done this to me. Kamikaze airplanes in the sky. Are we going down or will we fly? This could be a shipwreck on the shore, or we could sail away forevermore. This time, it's sink or swim. Take a deep breath, no more time left. This is what I thought I wanted. Why am I afraid? Kamikaze airplanes in the sky. Are we going down or will we fly? This could be a shipwreck on the shore, or we could sail away forevermore. Kamikaze airplanes in the sky. Are we going down or will we fly? This could be a shipwreck on the shore, or we could sail away forevermore. This time, it's sink or swim. Sink or swim. Cheers. I remember when I wrote that song with Tim Myers. We wrote it in my living room, and he had driven out from LA or wherever he was living at the time. He was sitting on my couch, and I had never worked with him before. He had these funky white sunglasses I thought were fun. And we started writing a song. I think we got like an hour and a half or two into it, and we just felt like the chorus was not right. And he said, I think maybe we should just try to totally rewrite this chorus. And I agreed because it wasn't popping like it should. So anyways, and then that song came out, and then some really fun things happened with that song. One of the coolest things was I went to play for the powers that be for the show Grey's Anatomy, and they ended up using that song to promote a new season several years back. And that was it was one of the first times I played it for an audience of like tastemakers. And they chose that song, and that kind of helped catapult it into just a wider audience. So that was really cool. This next I'm going to play you, this song has a lot of stories kind of attached to it, but this is another collaboration that I wrote with a friend of mine named James Gray. And he and I got together 4 or 5 times to write this song, maybe three or four times to write this song. And it became like a love song that a lot of people have used in weddings and engagements. And somewhere along the line, people started asking me to help them. Guys would reach out to me and ask if I would show up because they wanted to propose to their girlfriend, and asked if I would like play some music in the background when it was happening. And so this song, I've done that a number of times. And one of the stories that I love when I assisted in a proposal was this guy it was in San Luis Obispo, and this guy had reached out to me, and I was on tour going through town, and he had arranged with an art studio that was just a couple doors down from the venue for him to propose there at the art studio. And he had talked to the owner of the place, and he had asked him if he could do it there. And so he had reached out to me through my management and asked if I would assist. And so the way that it all went down was his girlfriend didn't know that I was on tour or in town or anything. And he showed up at the art studio right when it was apparently closed, but the owner was in on it. So he let the guy in with his girlfriend. And the guy was like, well, just be quick. I just want to see it real quick. And he's like, okay, I'll give you 10 or 15 minutes. I'll be in the office. And he left. And he had unlocked the door for them. So it was just them. He closed it. He said, close the door after you leave. And so they're walking around this kind of a maze of a place, looking at this art. And he leads his girlfriend all the way to the very end of the art studio. And there on the wall, the last picture on the wall is actually a picture of him and his girlfriend. And so she was like, what? And then I hopped out of the closet and started playing. And she was very surprised. And she said yes, which is good. But the funny thing is I've actually assisted in a lot of proposals now, which is kind of a very strange niche or niche, however you want to pronounce that word, that I've carved out for myself. Did I really meet her, or was it just a sweet dream that lingers in the morning like a melody, over and over all through the day? I can't stop thinking about how I'm feeling this way. She moves like sea breeze swirling around me. The fragrance that she leaves hangs in the air, soft like a whisper. She's calling me to her. These eyes have seen the most beautiful dream. We found each other staring at the waves. We started talking, I couldn't break away. I made plans to meet tonight down by the pier. And when midnight strikes, I'm gonna hold that dream near. She moves like sea breeze swirling around me. The fragrance that she leaves hangs in the air, soft like a whisper. She's calling me to her. These eyes have seen the most beautiful beam. To my surprise, oh, she took my heart with one look in her eyes to a place that feels like home. She moves like sea breeze swirling around me. The fragrance that she leaves hangs in the air. Oh, she moves like sea breeze swirling around me. The fragrance that she leaves hangs in the air, soft like a whisper. She's calling me to her. These eyes have seen the most beautiful dream. These eyes have seen the most beautiful dream. Hey, yeah. Yeah, just making sure that's still recording. I'm using Logic to record my vocal and my guitar. And we're in the middle of coronavirus time right now, which is crazy. Everything's been shut down and states are just starting to reopen right now. But it's forced me to be more self-contained and more prepared. So I've been doing a lot of sessions with some of my collaborators, and they're all over kind of the place. Especially a couple guys in Cleveland that I collaborate with, and I'm recording here at my house the vocal, and they're actually using Zoom and going back and forth where they're recording me live from Cleveland, and we're getting keeper vocals for the tracks. So it's kind of amazing because typically I would definitely go and work right in the same room with a producer, but now they're producing me remotely, which is amazing. So cool. Okay, so This next song I'm going to share is called More. And, well, what do I want to say about this song? Let me think for a second. There's a lot that could be said. I think one of the most amazing things about music is a song can hit somebody right when they need to hear it and maybe even change or save their life. This particular song has somehow gone so far beyond me and helped some people that have needed to hear it in specific times in their life. And a couple times, some people with tendencies towards harming themselves or even taking their own life have reached out to me and said that this song came on at a time when they were in their darkest hour, and it had somehow helped them to get through it. So, I'm humbled by that and amazed by it and grateful for the truth of the power of music. Something else that was really cool is there's a movie with Cameron Diaz in it. It's called My Sister's Keeper, and this song was used for the trailer of that movie. Kind of a heavy movie, but one of those movies that makes you appreciate life so much once you watch it, and the beauty that's in the good and the bad in life. And so here we go. This song is called More. Sometimes I get so tired, just trying to find a place to lay my head. I look up to the sky, I feel the warmest light comfort me. I've seen the great heights reminding me I'm alive, and I don't wanna die. I don't wanna waste another day or night. I know there's something more than what we're living for. I see it in the stars, I feel it on the shore. I know there's something. I know there's something more. I think we're all afraid that we might be alone down here. We all want to have some faith. At least that's true in my case, to just believe. But I've seen the great heights reminding me I'm alive, and I don't wanna die. I don't wanna waste another day or night, 'cause I know there's something more than what we're living for. I see it in the stars, I feel it on the shore. I know there's something. This world may crumble into the ocean, it could all end tonight. I undermine you, then try to find you, my only source of life. I'm breathing, I am breathing, I am alive, and I don't wanna die. I don't wanna waste another day or night, 'cause I know there's something more than what we're living for. I see it in the stars, I feel it on the shore. I know that I'm alive, and I don't wanna die. I don't wanna waste another day or night, 'cause I know there's something more than what we're living for. I see it in the stars, I feel it on the shore. I know there's something more. Oh. I'm gonna just pour that water all over myself and all over my guitar. I'm not one of those guys that like runs when I get a little ding on my guitar and freaks out when I spill something. My guitars have taken a beating, but I just feel like it means that they've done their thing. They've worked for me. Actually, I got to show you this one thing with my other guitar. I was in London recording a record. I was working with Martin Tereffi, who is a great producer. But I was playing I was there to record, and I was playing this little, it was like a singer-songwriter night. A bunch of people were there, and Dan Wilson from Semisonic was actually in town working with James Morrison, who's one of my favorites, soul singer, amazing, from England. And it was like just kind of we're hopping up and playing songs, and I had put this down. I was writing with a guy named Ian Archer, who was playing guitar for Snow Patrol, and great songwriter, incredible person. And we had been writing together, and I had just got off the stage from this kind of Songwriters in a Round thing, and I put this down on the table and in this little pub that we were playing at, and then I just left and was meeting people that were at the show. And then I heard this sickening crunch, and I turned around and looked, and it had somehow just totally fallen off the table. I don't know if you can tell, but there's this area of this guitar that's a little bit more discolored, and it looks like some patchwork was done here. But I didn't even know they could do this, but this had a huge hole in the guitar, and they just reconstructed this whole section right here, and the guitar went on, and I still use it. It's my favorite guitar. So Taylor makes a good guitar. The reason I'm not using it right now is because I got to get the pickup checked out. So I'm using my other Taylor guitar as I smack it against the chair just to prove how much I don't take care of my stuff. Man, I got to be more careful. My bass player, Aaron Bishop, is like so on top of making sure that nothing happens to his stuff. And I try, but I'm just not very successful.
We've got a couple more songs from Tyrone, but I have to say that having Tyrone join us for Creator Sessions feels extra special for me because, as I mentioned, I have been a fan for almost 15 years now. I will never forget the first time I saw him play. I was in college. It was just him and his drummer, Mark, on a little stage in the Sub building with a bunch of college kids being college kids. But something about his music captivated me. So I stopped and I just listened. I stayed for the whole set. I bought every one of his CDs, definitely had him sign them all, and then I shared them with all my friends. Since then, I have seen him play in Idaho, Oregon, Nashville, Georgia, and California, and he still blows me away every time. To say that I'm a fan is an understatement. I love what Tyrone said about music having the ability to reach people right when they need to hear it, and that could not be more true for the message behind this song, Rise Again. I'm Haley, and thank you for joining us this week on Creator Sessions.
Okay, so I think I'm going to play you a song now called Rise Again, and this is a more recent song. And this song kind of came in a time of my life that I was surprised by this season of my life where I was kind of battling some demons from back in the day that I had never dealt with. I had, when I was younger, I experienced some trauma that I never really talked about. And then I found that it seems like, so many years later, it was kind of crippling to me, and I had never dealt with it. And that's probably why it was so crippling, because I had never really talked to anybody about it. And so I found myself in a therapist's chair and bawling my eyes out and just talking about stuff that I had never talked about. And that was such a good thing for me to do. I think in past years, I guess I would always think that, the therapists and counselors were for other people, not for me. But man, that was one of the best things I ever did, was go and just spend some time talking through events in my life that kind of shaped a lot of who I became, and also just to let go of the burden of stuff that I never had let go of. And so, I tell you that because I think a lot of creators and a lot of us human beings just we're complicated people, and a lot of times we're afraid to face certain demons and work through them. I was, and that's been a good ongoing process for me. So if you need to go see a counselor, do it. It's like the best thing ever. Okay.
I can feel the ghosts from my past still haunt me. Voices in my head saying they don't want me. But I won't let the demons in the dark define me. I'm not caving in. I get up again. And we don't walk before we crawl, and we don't run unless we fall. Did you know that you were born to fly? And you're gonna watch me rise again. You're gonna watch me rise again. Yeah, you can keep knocking me down, but I don't belong on the ground. No, out of the ashes and fire, I'm gonna keep climbing higher. Rise again. Waking up wondering if I can even do this. Sometimes I feel more like giving up, if I'm honest. But something in my soul tells me I'm not done yet. I'm not caving in. I get up, I get up, I get up and rise again. You're gonna watch me rise again. Yeah, you can keep knocking me down, but I don't belong on the ground. No, out of the ashes and fire, I'm gonna keep climbing higher. Rise again. And we don't walk before we crawl, and we don't run unless we fall. Did you know that we were born to fly? And you're gonna watch me rise again. You're gonna watch me rise again. Yeah, you can keep knocking me down, but I don't belong on the ground, no. Out of the ashes and fire, I'm gonna keep climbing higher. Rise again. You're gonna watch me rise again. Oh yeah. You can keep knocking me down, but I don't belong on the ground. No, out of the ashes and fire, I'm gonna keep climbing higher. gonna watch me rise again.
Something that's been pretty cool about that song is it keeps getting used in TV shows that are like people that are, going through something really heavy, and they are in these different shows, like American Idol used it, America's Got Talent used it, one of the big dancing shows used it, and it's just been a super cool thing to see. That it's connected with that and people that are rising from their circumstances. Amazing. So cool. So I think the next song I want to play you is a song that I wrote for my daughters. I am a girl dad. I have 3 girls, and they are 8, 5, and 2. So my life is crazy, and wouldn't change it. It's amazing. So grateful for my daughters. And this is a song that I wrote after my first daughter was born, and something that I didn't really foresee, but that's been pretty cool is it's been used a lot for father-daughter dances, and I've actually been brought out to weddings to play this song while the bride and her dad dance, and that's always so sweet. And I always have to not watch because I just envision myself in whatever 20 years being that dad dancing with his daughter that's gonna go marry some schmuck, and I just am like, I don't think I can do this. No. So I was a schmuck that married some guy's daughter, and he was probably like, who is this guy? So anyways, here we go. This is Always Love You.
In my eyes, you'll always be a princess in the world to me, more wonderful than any twinkling star. And I will guard your innocence, and all I ask in recompense is that you know the truth inside your father's heart.
I just like to take a moment and recognize that I was proud of myself that I used the word recompense in a song, which is, I don't even know the definition off the top of my head, but it's basically like all I need for payback, recompense, is that you know the truth inside your father's heart.
I hope you remember. Don't you dare forget. I will always love you. I will always love you. It's just a simple truth, and what else could I do? I will always love you. And you will grow up way too fast and leave me wishing for the past, back when you were still a daddy's girl. And so I'll hold on to the memories of that little girl upon my knee, that little girl that forever changed the world. I hope you remember. Don't you dare forget. I will always love you. I will always love you. It's just a simple truth, and what else could I do? I will always love. That was the wrong chord. I will always love you. And when your heart breaks, my heart will break. When your dreams come true, my dreams do. It doesn't matter what you're going through. See, I will always love you. I will always love you. It's just a simple truth. And what else could I do? I will always love you. Oh, I will always love you. And sometimes you will fly, sometimes you will fall, until the day I die. Daughter, through it all, I will always love you. I will always love you. Oh, I will always love you.
Thank you so much for joining me for Creator Sessions. I am Tyrone Wells.